What's up, everybody? It's Monday morning. You know what that means. It's a little bit of coffee time, and it is conspiracy week. Oh boy, do we got a show in store for you. We've had a great week in sports. We've got some great things to talk about on what we're thankful for, and then let's get into that dirty Christopher Columbus story. But before we do, we're going to give some praise to the man upstairs like we do every Monday morning before every show, and then we're going to get this show underway. Lord, thank you for today. Thank you for a wonderful opportunity to get on here and have fun with such a great crew and all of the people that come in and watch our show. Thank you so much for the audience. Without them, we wouldn't have anything. We love you. We hope that today turns into a wonderful day, and take control of the show, Lord. We'll talk to you soon. In your name we pray, and we'll give thanks. Amen.
A little bit of coffee, a little bit of fun, kicking off the day, everybody come. Perk up your ears, hear the latest buzz. Grab your mug, join the morning fuss.
I pledge allegiance to the flag of the United States of America and to the republic for which it stands, one nation, under God, indivisible, with liberties and justice for all.
Welcome in, everybody. What's happening? It's a beautiful Monday morning. It is 7 a.m. We're going to get all of our cast members on stage, and while they're coming on, we're going to introduce them. He popped up first. Actually, he popped up second, but he's right below me. We have missed him. He has been gone for weeks because he went on vacation with his wifey, and then he decided to give us the excuse that he's going in the hospital. Give it up for Pappy.
Hey, everybody, good morning.
We're so happy to have you back.
Thank you. I'm very glad to be back.
I missed you so much, Pappy.
She is the star of the show. She's what makes us shine. She's what giving us all a great time. And give it up for the one and only Little Miss Smokey.
Good morning, my cappuccinos. Have a great week.
And then, he's my dork from another morgue. He is the one, the crazy, and the only. He is the DJ that gets you out there on the dance floor. Give it up for the one and only DJ Shortcut.
What up?
And me, you know who I am. I'm just the old school T-U-R-T-O-E, Mr. Turtle. I am your host, and this is a little bit of coffee, and we're going to get right down into the nitty-gritty and the dirty. But before we do, raise your cups. Cheers, guys. It's a beautiful day. I don't know about y'all, about where you're at, but I woke up today, I looked out my window, and I tried to figure out why I was shivering to the bone. It was snowing.
You have snow?
Snowing?
You have snow?
It was stinking snowing this morning.
Wow. Oh,
Crazy.
I'm in southern Indiana. I'm not that close to the equator, but I'm nowhere near Canada.
Right.
And we're in the middle of the daggone United States, and we got snow.
Wow, we got snow yesterday.
that's crazy.
That is
Temperatures dropping.
you know what? I am not thankful for the snow.
No.
I am thankful for many things, but the
Right.
snow is not one of them. Because first off, blades of grass are very sharp and very dangerous to people of our height, especially when they're tall fields.
Right.
Cold weather is the exact same way. You need to put little orange flags on us that you would see on a bicycle so you can make sure you know where your little guy or girl is at. Because when those little freaking snow drifts get so daggone high to where it's only, 3 feet tall, it's over our head, y'all.
All right.
I get a lot of text messages when we get snow up here, a foot or so. And they're like, Christy, make sure you wear something bright on your head so they can find you.
The other thing we got to worry about is heat rises, so it gets damn cold for us.
Yeah, Gainesville, Georgia is like, you get a little bit of snow out here, Gainesville, Georgia goes insane. I used to live in New York. It used to be like 3 foot. They would not know what to do if it was.
Oh, New York used to get bombed.
Yeah.
Right.
But down in Georgia, I would assume that they don't know what to do with the snow because they're not used to it. It's just like out in Vegas. When I was living in Vegas, They don't know what snow is. Well, it snowed while I was living in Vegas. I swear the snow follows me everywhere I go. In Vegas, they don't know what a salt truck is.
Yeah.
They have no idea what it means to take care of their streets, because if it rains, it's like black ice on the streets with the amount of oil that they have to keep in the asphalt.
Oh, right.
When it snows, it puts people, dude, you would think that they're out there Disney on ice.
Yeah.
Literally, with their cars.
The scary part with all this ice, I live under a bunch of trees, and a bunch of them are already kudzu has already grown up on them. I should have had them cut down forever ago. So
I feel that. Well, guys, let's get into the roundtable talk. We want to talk about what we're thankful for, and I asked each one of you to come up with something very unique. Don't get me wrong, we're all thankful for family. We're all thankful for our loved ones. We're thankful for what got us out of certain spots. And there's nothing wrong with that. I'm not downgrading that by any means. But give me something that for within the last year that has brought so much joy or excitement or threw you on a new course that you didn't know you were going to be taking. What is something crazy that you are thankful for from this past year? Shortcut. I'm going to start with you, sir.
Every single day, no day is promised. We get, today's not promised. So I am thankful for this wonderful, beautiful day that we have. And every second that I get to talk to people I love, I'm just all around thankful. So, yeah.
I feel that. Hey, we always got to be thankful for the people that have what we have around us. Our little knit circle group that we each have. Exactly. Everybody has one. And it's always those 2 or 3 friends. Heck, it may even be just one friend that you always go to. You can tell them about your entire day and then immediately cut a joke like nothing happened. It's always great having that one friend. I feel you on that. It's very, very nice to have and be thankful for that.
And also, no, go ahead. Sorry.
No, go right ahead. I was about to ask you. Go ahead.
I'm thankful that I've got to meet my most of my grandparents before they passed away. I talked to a lot of people that don't know, their great grandparents. You know what I'm saying? I was lucky enough to meet them on both sides of my family. What can I say? We're on both sides of my family are a bunch of rabbits. Which like all my relatives are close together. I was like, I know.
Thank you for keeping that PG-13. I really appreciate that. Both sides of the family are like rabbits. As adults, we understand.
My dad had he's like the last of the Mohicans now, but he had 3 brothers, 3 sisters. Yeah, and he had all kinds of cuts. My family's huge. I was like, my mom's side of the family is Italian and Sioux Indian. Need I say more? And then German and Irish. So.
Okay.
That's a whole mixed up bunch of angry people.
That's a wild nut.
That's crazy.
But.
A little bit smoky. How about you? What is something that you're most thankful for?
You're right with both.
What's something you're most thankful for in this past year?
That's why Shortcut makes the best DJ, because he's a nut. You never want a boring DJ ever. So if you guys are out in Georgia,
you see what happens? I try to run a show and I let these 2 talk. And then when I try to go back and ask the question, they're still talking. It's like, hey, Turtle, we don't want to hear from you. You got nothing good to say. No, you know what? We're just going to go over here and have our own thing. I see you guys. No besting up. No.
I was
back to the regularly scheduled program. I'm teasing. I love every single one of you. Little Miss Smokey. What is something you are most thankful for from this previous year?
I have 2 things.
Okay.
One is not a previous year, but my grandmother who passed away last year, my best friend, I want to cry today. I was lucky and blessed and thankful that she knew how to alter my clothes. She did all my clothes. She did all my dresses, from the dinner dance to every dance out there, helped me with my Halloween costumes. I'm thankful for that, because it's expensive to get our clothes altered.
It is.
And at this point, I'm just like, cut, flip, it'll go good. Like it's expensive. So I feel bad for us little people. I know there is a clothes industry out there, but our body types are very different. Very different. And the second one is I'm thankful for being a little person because everything that's going
I
on
love
right
that.
now is I'm in a bullying situation where I'm getting target for being a voice for an animal. So I'm glad I'm little because I won't be arrested because I would approach them. I'm not a violent person. Violence does not go anywhere, but I would be able to approach them and end it. These girls are crazy where one has attacked me. Luckily, somebody was in front of me to push them back. So I'm thankful that I'm a little person just because of my attitude, the Italianness, the Northeastern, Boston.
Yeah.
I just got that friskiness. So I'm not saying I'm going to go around and punching people, but I think if I was taller, I don't think they would be targeting me like they are now. They're taking advantage that I'm a little person.
I see.
And it's honestly very pathetic for anybody that picks on a handicapped person. I myself don't consider me handicapped because I could do everything maybe slower, right? We all can figure it out. What do you do when you get something on the top shelf? You find something else to flip it, grab it. It's amazing how we adapt. So nobody should be picking on anybody. So 2 things I'm thankful: me being little and my grandmother altering my clothes.
Right on. I like that.
Right.
Mr. DJ Pappy, how about yourself, sir? What is one thing or 2 things you're thankful for from this past year?
Okay, what I'm grateful for is the friendship that I've created with all of you with our radio show and the time we have off air. I've really got to know all of you, and I'm very grateful for being accepted into the group and being part of this great group and sharing so much with all our listeners. I really, really am grateful for that. The second thing I'm grateful for is my health. As recently, I was in the hospital last week, and I was very sick, and I'm very glad to not be sick anymore and feeling better. And you really, when you get to my age, you really realize how precious life and health is. So I'm
Definitely
grateful,
good to have you back,
grateful
Pappy.
for that.
Yeah, we're so happy that you're able to hit the
yeah.
mend and come
Yes.
back to us because we missed you without having you here. But
Definitely missed you. Yeah.
it was like Dad was missing out of the group. We're
Well,
definitely thankful to have you on here.
Thank
But
you.
before we go to break, one thing that I'll give you 2 things. The first thing I'm thankful for is the veterans. Pappy was telling me about it earlier.
Yes.
I'd completely forgotten. Tomorrow's Veterans Day. Thank you to everybody that's ever gone into the service. Thank you to those that are considering going into the service. Thank you for everybody that's put your life on the line for a stranger like me that you have no idea who I am, but you still went out there and did it. I thank you for keeping me safe, even though you have no control over your own actions. I mean, you gave your life to somebody to serve a country. That country now tells you what to do.
Amen.
I'm thankful for that. Thank you so much for that.
Your services.
And I'm thankful for their family. You know how
Agreed.
hard my friend's father went out to Iraq multiple times, and just worrying about him and seeing things. It's very hard for the families left at home, especially if a mother, has babies and they're trying to raise and they're out fighting for our freedom. Like, those guys are amazing. So bless you all, because they could go three months without talking to them. They can't know where they are. So that makes you worried more when you don't have control of something. So families and veterans, thank you so much.
Another thing I'm thankful for, and then we're going to take a short break. I'm thankful for my injury. And this is why. It got to bring me down to how do I say this? It gave me a new aspect on life because yes, I've always been this height. Yes, I've always been this short, and nothing's changed on height whatsoever. It's just my legs have been taken away. You take for granted everything you need for your legs. Now, instead of having, just a 36-inch waist with, I don't know, 2 foot of legs to walk around with. I've got a 48-inch waist by a 60-inch waist, and I've got to find a way to maneuver everywhere. I'm thankful because it taught me to respect life. It taught me to respect what I had, and when I lost it, you didn't respect it then. I'm thankful for injuries. I'm thankful because it changes your mindset, and it actually gives you a way to, it cripples you, and then it actually turns around and heals you. And I love it. So with that being said, what are you guys thankful for? Throw it in the comments. Let us know. We want to know. But we will be right back. When we return, we're coming back to Shell Yeah Sports with yours truly. Stick around, guys. See you in a minute.
Every Monday, every day, a little bit of coffee. Micro Brothers United, man, they get together and they do the talk shows, man.
Little bit of coffee.
Introducing Lil Bit of Coffee, the world's only all-little person podcast. Join the Lil Brew crew as we spill all the beans on last week's wild adventures. We invite our outrageous guests and dive into everything from mainstream madness to the wacky, crazy, wild sports. This is not your daddy's fight club. It is the 5-Foot Fantasy Club, and every mama is invited. Yeah. Tune in and vibe with the world's smallest crew as we talk big laughs, bold nonsense, and early morning energy. All powered by one strong brew. Lil Bit of Coffee podcast, Mondays at 7 a.m. Eastern, 6 a.m. Central. YouTube.com/@Micro Brothers United. Again, YouTube.com/@Micro Brothers United.
Welcome back, guys. It is your main man, Turtle, and I'm bringing you Shell Yeah Sports. It has been a wonderful week and a horrible week, both in basketball and football. Now, POD's teams, he had one team win, he had one team lose. Turtle's teams, he had one team win, he had one team lose. Really? Can it get any more ridiculously even than that? Oh my goodness. Let's get it started. Going into basketball. Oh boy, oh boy, oh boy. My Boston Celtics were looking amazing against the Orlando Magic. If you can't see it, look down below. 111-107. Oh my goodness, it was a beautiful game. Not only did we beat the Magic, but we beat the Magic in Orlando. It was wonderful. We're looking good even without Jason Tatum. I ain't mad. Let's go Boston. Hey, POD, I love the fact that you're now a director. I love the fact that you're behind stage. And I love the fact that I am on stage. Because you know what I get to do? I get to talk dirt about your Indiana Pacers. Oh, wait. They were an away team too. Did they win? Let me see. They lost to the Golden State Warriors. 114-83. That's a 31-point difference. My, oh my. POD, your Pacers might as well just get ready for that number 1 draft spot because they ain't making it out of the actual East this year. They're not even making the playoffs this year. If Halliburton comes back, he ain't going to be able to save y'all. Good luck. Let's go Celtics. Boo Pacers. On to football. I love you, POD, and you know it, but I hate them Pacers. Let's go into football. Oh, my goodness. POD, I will give you some shine and glory here. We'll talk about your Colts in a moment. Baker Mayfield, what on earth were you doing yesterday? For those of you that don't know and don't follow football or not sports fan whatsoever, it's okay. I'm a football fan. I'm a NBA fan. I'm a NASCAR fan. I'm a sports fan, period. But I have my teams. I'm a diehard Tampa Bay Buccaneer fan. We started the season off wonderfully. Very spectacular, looking like we were going to possibly make it to the Super Bowl, definitely making playoffs without a doubt guaranteed to take our division. The last 2 weeks have not looked like that. Last week didn't look like that because thankfully we were on a bye week. This week, on the other hand, oh my goodness. Baker Mayfield, I'm glad that you connected with Ibuka on the touchdowns. I'm glad that you connected with Tez Johnson on the touchdowns. But I am not happy that you let, what's his name, May, the rookie, May, from the New England Patriots, whoop your butts in our home. It would have been one thing to lose to New England in New England. No, we lost to New England in Tampa, 28-23. Oh, it hurts me to say that. But what doesn't hurt to say is that the Falcons also lost because they're in our division and I wanted them to lose. So thank you, Indianapolis Colts. You guys actually did me a favor. I'm not a fan of the Colts by any means. I live in Indiana, yes, but I don't root for any of the Indiana teams. You call it what you want, hypocrisy or whatever. It is what it is. Cheap living, horrible teams, not mine. But I love living here. So, Colts, I will give you your due. 31-25. Not too shabby. A better look than what you had last week. For some reason, when teams go to London and play 9:30 in the morning, they blow things out of the water and it's like a college football game. You never know what to expect. But we win some, we lose some. I won in basketball. I lost in football. POD lost in basketball, but he won in football. So it's okay. It's tied 1-1. Who do you guys want to see win? We're going to start keeping tallies. Turtles teams, POD's teams. And at the end of the season, we're going to have to make some kind of wager. Let's have fun with that. Guys, that's been Shell Yeah Sports with Turtle. Stick around because coming up, we got Starkey and so much more. We'll be right back after these messages. Don't go anywhere.
Attention all card collectors and traders. Introducing the Uncommon Card Shop. Looking for that rare card? That unique collector card? The one that you can't find? The one that is almost impossible? Your search is finally over. You found us. Now what are you waiting for? Follow the link and discover why we are every collector's best friend. We'll see you soon.
Welcome back, guys. Thank you for sticking around. Let's go ahead and get my co-host back on stage because we got some lovely things to show you. Sure. We need to get Lil Miss Smokey. We need to get DJ Shortcut. And we need to get DJ Pappy. There they are. There's my crew. That's what I'm talking about. Hey, guys, guess what? Oh, DJ Shortcut, you just raised it up. Everybody raise their cups up. Ladies and gentlemen, if you would like to have your very own cup, a one-sided cup, or a dual-sided cup, all you have to do is get in contact with us.
Brown
cups. You can get it in the brown, or you can get it in the blue. They're $25 a piece. If you mention that you saw it here on the show, you can get it for $20 for a limited time only, and it's coming up to where it will be over very soon. You can get a dual-sided cup that has both of our logos on there, the blue and the brown. Those are $35 a piece.
And that show it's
here on the show. And you will get it for $5. You want to know how to get it? All you got to do is message us. Send us an email. Send us a message. Send us a DM. It doesn't matter. You know who has theirs? Starkey has his. You know who has theirs? The Chief has theirs. You know who else has theirs? The Fire Marshal.
It's time for Starkey's Positive Vibe.
What's happening, my people? It's your old pal Starkey. I'm here with another episode of Positive Vibes. Today I want to ask you something simple but powerful. What are you grateful for? Now me, I'm grateful for rock bottom. Yeah, you heard me right. Rock bottom. Because if it wasn't for hitting that point, I'd still be the worst version of myself. You see, rock bottom's not a curse, it's a wake-up call.
Coming mint. Yellow.
Good morning. This is your wake-up call.
Wake up call? It's 2 a.m.
Sorry, Fatso.
It's that slap in the face. Woo! Life gives you to say, hey, this ain't it. It's ugly.
You talking to me?
It's lonely.
Nobody trusts me. Nobody.
And sometimes feels like you'll never get out.
We got you surrounded.
Damn, we're in a tight spot.
But what I've learned, and maybe you've learned this too, is that rock bottom is not there to bury you.
We're in a hole.
It's there to build you. If I never hit my lowest point, I wouldn't have changed. I wouldn't have faced my demons or cut off that dead weight.
What'd you do with Sully?
I let him go.
Creating a new you means you're gonna lose some people.
Oh, well, pardon me, Mr. Perfect.
Some of your old friends won't get it. Some will fall away, and that's okay. You see, some people were only meant to walk with you through a certain chapter of your life, you know? They're not bad people. They're just not built for the climb you're taking now. Or maybe they need a push. Maybe you're the inspiration to get them to move.
I'm sorry, buddy.
Sorry for what?
But either way, if you're breaking away from addiction, from toxic habits, or from self-doubt, don't look down on anyone still stuck where you were.
I must break you.
You're not better than them. You just chose to change, and that's a big difference. The good times, they feel amazing, but let's be real. It's the hard times that teach us. That pressure that breaks us down, that also molds us into something stronger.
We can rebuild him. We have the technology.
We either get busy living, or we get busy dying.
Get busy living. You get busy dying.
Don't stay at rock bottom. It's not your home.
You're right.
It's just a signal. It's life's way of saying, all right, it's time for round 2.
One more round.
So today, I'm going to challenge you. Take a second and really think, what are you grateful for?
I accept that challenge.
Maybe it's your kids. Maybe it's a second chance. Maybe it's just the fact that you woke up this morning just in time to join us for a little bit of coffee. That's not the end of your story. That's just a plot twist that makes your comeback even better.
So you're telling me there's a chance?
Yeah!
Hey, hit me up. Let me know what you're grateful for today. Heck, drop it in the comments, message me, or just say it out loud to yourself. Because gratitude, even for the hard stuff, that's where real change starts. And this will start with positive vibes. Remember, rock bottom ain't the end. It's just a good foundation to build up. It's just the start of something greater. So get up, dust yourself off, and keep climbing. I'll see you at the top. And this has been the Darky Positive Vibe. Yay! Hey man, it's time to wake up, man. Get your butt out of bed, bro.
What time is it?
It's time to go hang out with the road crew.
I mean, what time is it?
7 a.m., man. 7 a.m.
Oh, man.
It's time for a little bit of coffee, man.
I'm going back to bed.
Come on, get up. Come on. Come on.
Every Monday morning, a little bit of coffee, the world's only little person podcast. Join the Little Brew Crew as they spill the beans on last week's wild adventure, invite outrageous guests, and dive into everything from mainstream madness to wacky sports. This ain't your daddy's fight club. It's the 5 foot and under fantasy club. And every mama's invited. Tune in and vibe with the world's smallest crew as we talk big laughs, bold nonsense, and early morning energy. All powered by one strong brew. Little Bit of Coffee Podcast. Mondays at 7 a.m. Eastern Standard Time. Check us out at youtube.com/@MicroBrothersUnited.
Short in size, tall and
So grab your Joe and let's go.
Welcome back, guys. Thank you for sticking around. We had a wonderful message from Starkey. Oh my goodness, that was so positive. Your brother hits it right on the spot. Sometimes he is dorky as all get out, Shortcut, but he's got a good message every now and then. You know what I mean?
Oh, yeah,
Starkey was awesome. Yes, that was awesome.
Absolutely. So,
my birthday
you know
message
that
from
it's
him was awesome,
Thanksgiving season. It's November. It's time to get ready for them turkeys. It's time to get ready for that stuffing, all the food. But before we do, let's talk about what Thanksgiving's about, right?
Right.
Where did it come from? Let's talk about Christopher Columbus. Let's talk about how the Americas originally started. So, Christopher Columbus sailed across the ocean blue. Yeah, we all know the story. Where he supposedly, discovered the Americas, came in and founded everything here. There is a whole lot of dirt on him behind the scenes that from his journal was, brought up, because we've got different pages in the history or in the museums that where he wrote in his journal every day, put down everything that he thought. He truly thought that he found America.
Right.
Okay. I can't blame the man. What I can blame the man for is how he took it.
Right.
And claiming that he had discovered it when prior to him coming to the Americas, there had been people living here for centuries already. You had Indians here. Prior to Indians, you had Vikings.
Yeah.
Prior to Vikings, believe it or not, you had Romans. So it amazes me and astonishes me that people want to destroy history, all because of what history represents.
Yeah.
Okay, I understand that. I get that, right? Slavery is wrong. I fully agree. Should we destroy history because of slavery? No.
No, it was history. It was part of history. Yeah.
That's how we learned how to grow from it.
But
Out of it. Huh?
Can I say something?
Well, you always say something, but sure. No, I'm teasing. Go ahead. What's up?
So slavery back then was horrible. They were treated horribly. But if you think about it today, we have nannies or cooks or people that clean our houses.
Right, but the difference there is those people are free and get paid to do it. The slaves, you didn't get paid.
Well,
Right.
one thing they never talk about that. Okay, number one, there were white slaves, there were black slave owners. That's one thing that people don't want to talk about. And never mind. I'm not going to get into that. What I am going to get into, though,
it's not a whole racial thing, but I see where you're coming from, Shortcut. You're right. Yeah. There's more than just white slave owners. There were black slave owners. There were Chinese slave owners. There was all kinds of slave owners.
It doesn't make it any better. I'm glad that America was one of the first to end slavery.
Yes.
So that's a good thing. That's a plus. And also, it's one thing that people need to realize. There's a thing called servitude, and it's when you're in debt. And this is all across the world. Like one thing that they used to do is, like, let's say you're in debt, they would go on this wall, sort of like like we do on the internet, and they would put on a skin. They write on a skin everything, all their debt on a skin. Rich folks would drive through on their Maserati, on their on horseback, whatever have you.
Coming through on that chariot in the drive-through. I'd like to get a McDonald's cheeseburger.
Yeah, they'd see their debt and they would go, okay, well, I'll pay your debt, and they fold it in half and they write their name on it. Well, they would go up there and they pull their skin off there and go, oh, okay, so this rich guy's going to pay for my debt. So servitude would be you are his slave until you have paid off your debt. You guys come to an agreement. It's not one of those things where you have to do it. It is the fact that you are doing a servitude, which means that once your debt is paid off, you get to go back into society.
Exactly. And that's fair trade. Right. I agree with that. One thing that Columbus got arrested for in his later years in life was because of the way that he had treated the indigenous people here. I don't like calling them indigenous because I can't say the word proper. I'm going to call them Indian because that's what they are. They're Indian.
Call them the original owners. Yeah,
they're the first people of America. Right. Oh, how about that? I mean, Literally.
Met an Indian, like
What?
Indian?
Yes, multiple. I know multiple of them, and they're beautiful people.
They're very
some of the kindest people. But before I get off topic, the point I was trying to make is the thing that led to his arrest on that was when they couldn't meet his quarterly gold tax that he kept raising on them. Because they couldn't meet it, he'd cut off their hands.
Wow.
That's blood money. I don't care what you say.
Right.
That's ridiculous. Okay, I can't make the quarterly this month because I didn't find enough gold in the ground that you actually gave me to look in. How is that man's fault or that woman's fault? Heck, how is that child's fault? You don't know who all he cut hands off of.
Right.
But it is reported in his journal. I took the hand of so-and-so today because he didn't have enough so-and-so to cover whatever. That is ridiculous.
Yeah, he
That's
testified because he looked at them as savages because they didn't have the same beliefs as we did. They're primitive before us. I mean, as far as we can see, they taught us a lot, though. I mean, how to survive in the land that we had no idea how to live in or anything. I mean, right. And the Indians showed them how to live in the wild. I mean, you got to think
crops, all that stuff.
Yeah, they adapted a whole new lifestyle of living. Yeah. They're out living in the wilderness. I mean, they made Mother Nature their home, literally.
Yeah.
It's amazing how they make their
wilderness and learning how to do that. I could have learned something from them back then other than having to cut off their hands. You know what I mean? That's ridiculous. Not to mention all the different diseases that he brought over with him.
Exactly.
There was a Great Depression area where when he made it over, he brought people with him that were either sick or infected and carrying stuff from Spain all the way over to the Americas. And there was a massive outbreak. It killed millions of people.
Right.
Well, yeah. Well, when you take two continents or whatever have you that have never mingled with each other, and there's some things that you're not susceptible to because you've had it all your life. Well, the people that when you go to another country, I mean, that's why a lot of people get shots and whatever before they go to another country, because honestly, you're not going to be, your system's not going to be prepared for that.
Do you know what countries ask for those shots?
Do what?
You know what countries recommend those shots?
Well, no. But I know that if you go to Mexico, you don't drink the water, not because the water's nasty. It's just because our water's different. A lot of people think that the water's nasty over there in Mexico. It's just that they have different stuff in their water as we do. They come over here and have the same issues with our water.
It's the different minerals in the water that reacts in your body. I fully agree.
We have different toxins in our water than they do.
Right. We learn to have antibodies and stuff for it and protect ourselves from it like they do at theirs.
Well, each country is different. My friend went to Bora Bora, and some food she ate gave her a bone disease, where they had to shave some of her bone off, and it linked to the food over there.
Was it a food disease or is it just from the food?
They think it's from like the food because our systems aren't used to other things.
See, again, that's something that could have been brought up back in that day too. Sure. And they didn't have the doctors back then like we do now.
They didn't have the science.
There was no technology. There was nothing back then. No. It was literally testing. What do you call that? Trial
and error.
Trial and error. Thank you. Trial and error. That was what I was looking for.
Right.
And they had to do it with human lives.
Right. Exactly.
That's the part that stinks. Unfortunately, again, there's anywhere that you go to, there's always going to be that possibility of contacting or coming into contact with something that's going to not sit with your body proper. That's that's just a chance that we all take. As an entertainer, I've traveled the entire world. Not the entire world, but I've been to three different continents out of the 7. And I've gotten sick on all 3 different continents.
Okay.
Well, something else that happened because of the Indians. The Indians, whoever would listen, actually, it taught them how to use the herbs that are all grown all over the place naturally, how to use them to heal you.
Right.
And a lot of the women, like especially the single women, would have to learn all that because they'd be like on the range. That'd be the men on the range who would survive whatever, but the women would have to learn different things to survive, and we're not going to get into all the other stuff. But
right. No, it was completely different back then.
They learned a lot of medicine and how to take care of how to heal men, especially on the battlefield. Well, after the war was over, and medicine started becoming a big thing, they started burning women at the stake, calling them witches because they were using
the medicine.
Yeah.
They're putting spells on people.
Right.
Well, they weren't really putting spells on
No,
people.
they were just medicinally fixing people.
I was just being funny on that.
Right.
Yeah.
That's a good point. Shortcut.
Yeah. But yeah.
Right. I feel that. But like you said, the medicine itself, that takes a lot of trust for somebody to give you. If you're a stranger on a new land, one, your language barrier is going to be insane.
Right.
So you're literally talking with sign language without using the alphabet.
Uh-huh.
It's kind of like playing charades.
That's
excellent.
You're right.
At the same time, I can't say what I want to because it's not right. I wasn't living back then. None of us were. What we could say what we would have done now because today's society is completely different than what it was back then.
Sure.
100. Black and white, completely different. And I'm not talking race. I'm talking the color, literally the color black, the color white, and it's opposite sides of the spectrum today. Well, women talking today, like Miss Smokey being on the podcast today, that would have been completely gone in the ages back then. She'd be called a witch and everything else, and she'd never be allowed back on, period. Exactly. Are you kidding me? Think about that, guys. It's not the fact that the thought of I'm getting tongue-tied. It's not the train of thought. It was the way that society was raised. Right. The more technology we got, the more respect we brought along to one another, to each of ourselves. Without technology, we were living in the Stone Age, and everything was gauged off of physical strength.
Let's go back to that. Let's go back to those days. Start using the brain instead of asking Google. Because it's amazing how Indians could make a teepee tent. Like how igloos were created by the Eskimos.
Well, they figured out medicine from plants. You know how they did that. How they learned from trial and error. And how they cured each other. That's amazing.
Yeah, we call it off grid. But that they called it normal living. That's how they lived. They lived like even when before they came over. You think of how civilized comparable to them they lived. They didn't know how to live in the woods. They were
right
modernized and everything. And then they come over here and it's like they're getting snagged on probably briar bushes and all kinds of stuff, getting bit by mosquitoes. They probably are bugs they never encountered before.
Malaria, cholera, all that stuff.
Worst camping trip ever.
Right.
Guys, on that note, you guys stick around. We're going to keep this topic going because we're having good conversation here. But we're going to take a quick short break. And as soon as we return, like I said, we're going to keep the controversy going on Conspiracy Week. Stay tuned, guys. Don't go anywhere.
Right. We'll be back.
Welcome back, everybody. Thank you for sticking around. Before we took a break, we were talking on the conspiracy of Christopher Columbus, the dark times, the dirty times, what happened, where it happened, what exactly went down, and we're getting into the dirty stuff. But before we do, I want to promote the Cups one last time because we're coming up near the hour. We still got another 10, 15 minutes or so. But if you guys want to get one of these, they make great stocking stuffers. They make great Christmas gifts, and the proceeds go into our foundation. We don't get paid for this. We do this for free. We do this because we love to, and we're trying to make it into something big. We have a dream in mind. We want a foundation where when there are actual big things going down, when there are natural disasters such as hurricanes like the one that just hit Jamaica, we want to be able to help. So buy one, and your contributions will go toward whatever we need to put into the very next time. And we will make it known. We will get a picture of you with your cup, put it up on here, and show it off to everybody. Like I said, please support us. Like, subscribe, share the videos. Every time, we love you guys, and we appreciate every bit of your support. Now, back on to the subject at hand. Before we went to commercial, we were talking about Christopher Columbus and the conspiracies of, did he found America? What did he do in the slave trade? And so on and so forth. Realistically, do any of you guys know, because I just found this out myself doing the research, do you know why Columbus called the Indians Indians?
Why?
Because he thought he landed in India, didn't he?
I don't
Not
know.
too bad.
Let's hear it.
Not too bad. He repeatedly expressed the mistaken belief that he had reached the shores of South Asia, which was right there near India. And he called all of the local people Indians because that's where he believed he was.
Wow.
So,
I did not know that.
Yeah, that's very, very interesting. I mean, honestly, for a man that's been so confused that didn't know where he was at, to originally call somebody Indian, to say that you're in America but know that you're in India, boy, you got me all confused.
Yeah, exactly.
It must have been those mushrooms that was eating. He was hallucinating.
Them psychedelics had him seeing some things that weren't there, okay?
Right, they had
the cactus were talking to him and everything else.
They had ale like nothing compares to what we have today. Yeah.
Joe Camel had a cigarette in his mouth, just standing there talking to him, like, "What's up, CC?"
Right. It's amazing how they had a compass, and they traveled the world with a compass.
Right. Not knowing what's out there.
Before that, it was a sundial.
And the storms that they went through.
Sure.
It's crazy because today boats have the GPS.
Yeah.
They sense where the fish are. There's so many different technologies. But if you go back then, how did he know where he was going?
Right.
Christopher Columbus.
Well, from what I understand, during that time, they would use a sundial. There would be a bucket of water, and basically it looked like a wooden top.
Yeah.
It was a sphere, a circle piece of wood with the two tops, the bottom and the top, like a bobber. It would sit in the water, and they would draw lines around it, almost like you would see the lines in a tree to determine the age of the tree.
Yeah.
They could tell the time of the sun and the time of the day and which way they were going, north, south, east, or west, because of putting the marks on that dial at different times throughout the day before they would leave on their trip. And that's how they would tell the direction of where they were going: east, south, north, and west.
Simply amazing. To be simple but amazing.
Right.
That's just like how they told the time.
Yeah.
The sun told them.
Right. I wonder if they had daylight savings back then.
Did they have daylight savings back when clocks didn't exist?
When did save lives? I can't even say it.
Cut it out, Smokey.
He enslaved and mutilated countless indigenous people. And even on Thanksgiving, I don't know this for a fact, but this is what I've heard from different people. Thanksgiving is when they finally gave in and accepted the reservations and everything that basically, okay, well, we can't kill all of you. We can, but here's the deal. And they basically, after their servitude for nothing they did wrong, for just trying to, survive, they got to live on certain places that they were allowed to live at.
Right.
And they got deals where supposedly a lot of their land, like their graveyards and different holy places, were to be left
sacred,
untouched, sacred. Which through time, a lot of that has been overtaken.
See that? Wow. I mean, I guess when you're living out in the wilderness and you've got nothing better on your hands to do other than sail around the ocean and try to take over whoever's land that's there because you didn't see anybody right away and now it's yours and you claim it with a flag, you're gonna fight. I guess. I mean, I don't get it. I don't understand the reasoning for confrontation. I mean, I tell every single one of my friends that I love them on the daily basis.
Sure.
Yeah.
It doesn't mean that I love you like I want you to be my mate. I mean,
you love them.
You know what I'm saying? But there's no reason for me to go up to somebody's home and be like, yo, I don't like you. And I don't like that you're here. So I'm going to make you leave. Or you're going to live under my rules now that I came into your home.
Right. That's crazy.
Well, I'm pretty sure that I would have.
That sounds like Chris. That sounded like Chris.
Don't you ever. Don't you ever.
His words. You are not Chris. His words. The dream of Microland. And
oh my goodness.
Is no average people. Okay. So we're going to be the next Christopher Columbus, and we're going to rule Microland.
Right.
And all fairness,
every calling on the midget mafia right now. Everybody round up. Let's go.
Okay.
Right. We'd be a small world.
In all level of fairness, all countries have been overtaken. By Germany was overtaken.
That's true.
Russia was overtaken. I mean, they all have a not so illustrious beginnings where they did a lot of horrible stuff to their people. The thing is like now, and we're slowly losing it, but we have probably the best country ever. And the only thing holding us back is the government that the feds are listening. That's all I'm going to say. But we have a wonderful country that we could take back and make beautiful. And it's up to us
to do so.
We protect America.
Absolutely. Fully agreed, 100%.
Just like those little devices that talk to you. You ask them questions, they're always listening.
Like Siri?
Oh yeah, I can get on my iPhone right now. I could be talking about that new gadget that's coming out, and I'll go, let me Google that and turn on my phone and press in one letter and then it pops up.
Now watch. Everybody that's watching our show today and has been listening in all day long, and the amount of times that I've said the name Christopher Columbus, your phone is going to be showing you Christopher Columbus for the next week.
Mini Benicio.
Yeah.
Ladies and gentlemen, you see that down below? Right. That is our sister show / brother show, the Mini Vinny show with Mr. Phoenix every Friday night, right here at 7 p.m.
Right.
It's all paranormal. You guys don't want to miss it.
No,
it is a wonderful show. We have Monday morning, 7 a.m., Friday evening, 7 p.m., and 2 phenomenal shows, both ran by the Lil Bit of Coffee podcast network. Right. We have a network now, and we're going to have multiple channels. Make sure you go down and follow our link tree that you see right there. Do a screenshot and then go down to the link tree. Check us out on every single social media that we have. You can find the cups on there. You can find all of our actual videos on there, lives and everything. So make sure that you follow us, like, subscribe, share the videos. Come see us every week. And with that being said, we love every single one of you guys. Pappy, if you would do me a favor, sir, we have missed you for the last 2 or 3 weeks, and we have really, really missed your Pappy Sponders. We would love one from you today, my friend, if you wouldn't mind.
I would love
Ladies and gentlemen.
First, I want to give a shout out to Blaze. Hey, Blaze, I'm waving back at you. First of all, second of all, my topic, as we discussed, was Christopher Columbus, and I just want to talk a little bit about that. Christopher Columbus' voyage in 1492 had lasting, far-reaching effects on both old world and the new. His landing in the Americas marked the beginning of centuries of European exploration, colonization, and cultural exchange. This event, often called the Columbian Exchange, led to the transfer of plants, animals, goods, and the ideas between Europe and Americas, such as crops like potatoes, corn, tomato to Europe, and horses, cattle, and wheat to the Americas. However, Columbus's arrival also brought devastation consequences to the indigenous people. European diseases like smallpox, measles, and influenza spread rapidly, wiping out an estimated 90% of the native populations who had no immunity. Colonization also led to the widespread violence, enslavement, and destruction of native cultures and societies. Economically, the discovery opened the door for European empires to expand their power and wealth throughout the new trade routes and resources, eventually shaping the modern global economy. Columbus's voyages connected continents for the first time in human history, but they also began one of the most tragic and transformative periods of human contact, conquest, and change. In short, Columbus's discovery reshaped the world, bringing new opportunities for some and unimaginable losses for others. And finally, I would just like to thank our veterans up with this upcoming Veterans Day. May God bless you, and thank you for your service, for everything you did for us, because you made America what America is today. Thank you.
Thank you for watching Little Bit of Coffee. Be sure to stop our official page at youtube.com/@Micro Brothers United.
Sorry, I didn't raise my head. I was trying to read. I just realized that.
Countdown for the encore.
What's the number?
We're live.
Number.
I didn't touch it.
Hi guys.
We're going to go ahead and get the encore going. So, ladies and gentlemen, thank you for sticking around. I noticed that there was a bunch of people in the chat today. I was not ignoring you. I promise I saw everybody go through. But as we've been announcing for the past couple of weeks, we're doing this encore after the shows just so that we can talk with y'all and make sure that you feel noticed, because we love you guys. And without you, we wouldn't have this show. So good morning to everybody. Tammy, sis, good morning. Miss Kim Fight, good morning to you. And Dream Giver, Michael, good morning. Hey, welcome back, Pappy says.
Yeah. Benji, well, hello, Benji. Hi, Kim. Mike Stapleton. Hello, Mike.
Daggone snow, we got 1.5 inches. Brooke, I'm not jealous.
Yeah, I'm not either. No, you can have it.
We got, well, look at that. The snow made my mouse fall off my desk here, but that's okay. Yeah, we got less than 1 inch here, but we had ice and everything on the windshields. I'll tell you what, I was not ready for it.
Right.
Your grandparents were gone before you were born.
Yeah, it's sad. I'm sorry, Kim.
Hey, Georgette, how you doing? Good morning, Mike. Good to see you.
Right.
I'm thankful for LBOs. Ah, thank you, sis. We're thankful for you too.
Absolutely. So much. Thank you, Kim. We're thankful for you too.
So, what did you guys have going on this week? What are you thankful for this week? What are you thankful for this month? Talk to us. Let us know what you got going on. Good morning, Albany Grace. I love you, baby girl. Good morning, Blaze. I love you too.
Good morning, Blaze. Yes. Pappy, I'm waving back at you too, Blaze. I was waving to you earlier. Yeah. Yay. We're all waving.
Well, I've lost my mouse for good. It's down behind the computer.
Oh, no.
Fun fact about me, both of my pinkies are busted. I'm not trying to throw up gang signs or nothing. Both of them are just, I have to, there you go. I got a scar right there. I busted my pinky, I did that on a door frame. I got angry at my friends for locking me out, and I was trying to punch the window.
Oh,
Alcohol is stupid. Anyway, yeah.
Hey, production crew, if you would, in the back, do me a favor. Throw up my Cash App tag, the Turtle the Fertile Cash App tag. We're going to try to let you guys know where to send the money to if you're looking to support the natural disasters or if you're looking to get one of the cups.
yes.
It's a Cash App tag. All you got to do right there at the bottom, Turtle the Fertile with the money sign in the front on Cash App. In the actual note, write down blessing. And then in the note below it for the description, put in what you want, whether it be for the cups or whether it be for a donation or however you want to do it. Right. But feel free. We're not making you feel obligated for it. We're not trying to pressure anybody into it. But if you would like a cup, that's how you could purchase it. Send the money directly to Turtle the Fertile, and it will go directly into the Cups production fund. If you would like to put money into our fund for the foundation, for any natural disasters or for families that need help or whatever the case may be, then feel free to send that in as well to the very same Cash App and put in the note, put blessing, and in the description, put in donation for whatever fund you want it to be. We will happily take care of that. Absolutely. And, just let us know. But like I said, we've got the 3 different cups. We've got the brown one, we've got the blue one, and we've got the double-sided one where it has the brown and blue on both sides. So we are going to have more product coming in soon, different types of things. We have ideas, and we've been listening to your ideas as well. So we're actually we're growing, guys. Not literally, but figuratively.
The way we can.
Yeah. So, I mean, I'm looking forward to it. But let's see. I want to go over and see what that private chat says, but I can't because my mouse doesn't work anymore. There's Roy Boy. How you doing, Roy Boy? Let me see if I can get this mouse. Give me 1 second.
Roy and Slim. Okay. They're looking for Roy and Slim.
I'm trying to unmute your mic, buddy. I can't unmute your mic. You're going to have to unmute it for me.
Roy. Hey, Roy.
You got your microphone muted. There we go. All right, let's see here.
There you go.
Good morning, good morning, good morning.
Good morning, Roy.
Good morning, Roy. Good to see you, brother. Thank you for everything you do in production. I appreciate it. You're one of the big parts of the team, just like Slim and POD. And yes. Smokey and Happy and Shortcut.
Yeah, hey. We're thankful for you too. Tammy wrote in, she's thankful for LBOC every Monday, and we're thankful for her joining in.
Yes.
Absolutely, 100% thankful.
We obviously got lives outside of this, so they didn't abandon us. They had to go take care of personal issues and businesses. Right. Yes. They got kids. So
yeah,
they have kids, and it's a school day, so it's understandable.
Right.
That's where Slim Trimmins and Miss Smokey had to go off to and take care of their youngins. But as always, we love every single one of you guys. Thank you guys for sticking around with us every week. Make sure you tune in next week. I will be having another commercial shot, letting you know what's coming up. Okay. If there's a topic out there that you guys want us to talk on, send it to us. Message us. You can message us on Facebook, Twitter. Shoot, I was about to say MySpace. We ain't even got MySpace anymore, but that's okay. You can message us on MySpace.
Good morning, Kelly.
Any social media, find us at a Little Bit of Coffee, and you can hit us up anywhere, anytime, including on YouTube. We love every single one of you guys from the bottom of our hearts, and we will see you here Friday night with the Mini Vinny Show with Mr. Phoenix at 7 p.m. Until next time, from a Little Bit of Coffee, take care, guys.
Goodbye. Good morning, goodbye.
Yeah. Thank you for watching. Don't forget to like, subscribe, and share. This has been an LBOC podcast production.